Hi, this is SMMathew. So in this screencast, we will focus on how to calculate the rolling totals for branch footfall using SQL analytical function. So here we will be demonstrating how to group rows logically using partition by and how to define dynamic rolling windows using the rows clause. Let's analyze this query in detail to understand how these concepts work together. So here is the query I'm working with. So here we are selecting branch ID for branch identification and town to group the data by location, weekly footfall for the number of visitors to each branch in a week. Here we have a calculated column. Okay, the calculated column rolling weekly footfall is the calculated column here. This is for the cumulative total of footfall over the current row and two preceding rows. So when we run the query, I will show you in details how it works. And the partition by, you can see the partition by clause is inside the over clause here. And it is very function critical to this query. This divides the data set into smaller groups based on the town column. We are finding a partition by town. So it is dividing our data sets into a smaller group based on the town column. Each partition contains only rows with the same town value. So if I have like Cork here, it will have value containing to Cork. If you are selecting Dublin, it will be containing value with respect to Dublin. And we have the sum, right? The sum function will compute cumulative totals independently for each partition, ensuring calculation for Dublin branches don't interfere with Cork ones. Then we have this order by branch ID also. This order by clause defines sequence of rows within each partition. So like for our data set, the rows are ordered by branch ID within each town. So this ensures this total is calculated in the correct sequence. We have like this thing, right? 2 rows, 2 preceding. This specifies that the window should include the current row and the 2 rows preceding it. So let's execute this query. Okay. So we can see that here our result is partitioned by town, and we can see the weekly footfall are not interfering with each other, and this rolling weekly footfall, so you can see for this branch it is 1184. There are no preceding rows, so the rolling weekly total is 1184. If we consider the branch 2, it is 1045, and the window includes the above branch also. So the total is sum of these two, that is like 2229. Similarly, it follows if you come to Dublin, you can see again it is taking like for this windowing, this is the one, so 1424. If you consider the second one, it will add these two. So here if you consider like, and if you we can also like, here I have considered all the branches. I can also add like a filter in between these three. You can see here it is keeping the partitioning for like Cork, Dublin and Galway, since I already filtered my whole query with respect to these three. So if you're summarizing it, partition by divides data into logical groups, order by ensures rows are proceeded in sequence, rows to proceeding defining a rolling window for cumulative calculation. And this combination makes SQL analytical function powerful for dynamic trend analysis. Thank you.